Namaste, Hare Krishna. Text number 9. Anye bahavaḥ śūrāḥ mad-arthe tyakta-jīvitāḥ nānā-śastra-praharaṇāḥ sarve yuddha-viśāradāḥ. Translation. There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military science. In this sloka, after listing out 7 members from his side party, he also says there are many others, including them of course, like Jayadratha, Kritavarma, Shalya. All are determined to lay down their lives for Duryodhana's sake. In other words, it is already concluded that all of them would die in the battle of Kurukshetra just for joining the party of sinful Duryodhana. Of course, Duryodhana was quite very confident that he will win the battle. He has a victory on his side. And his victory is based on the people, he's counting on the people whom he has on his side, not seeing the truth that's standing right in front of his eyes. It's called a childish mentality, where, we know when the children are scared of something, we scare children for fun, and the children usually they close their eyes with their hands, but standing on the same spot. Their assumption is just by closing their eyes, the danger will not happen to them. Duryodhana was in a similar mentality, even though it's quite obvious that in front of him, who are all present, but still he had a lot of hopes that he is going to win in the battle with the resources that he had. In the sloka and from the previous ones, we can notice that Duryodhana titled his side of warriors with multiple different various names like śūrā, nāyaka, etc. They are great heroes, they are great personalities. He mentioned all these things on his side when he introduced them to Dronacharya. But never could not, when it comes to Pandava's side, he didn't say śūrā or nāyaka, he used a term called mad-arthe, which means it implies there is no mad-arthes on his side. All he had is just some nice resources, but no one is equal to mad-arthes present on the Pandava side. But his point in this particular sloka is quite interesting, where he says even though none of them are mad-arthes, all my warriors have one great quality and qualification. He feels like that. Duryodhana feels like that. It doesn't need to be a mad-arthe, even though I don't have. But my warriors are highly qualified, and they have a wonderful quality. And the question is, what qualification quality that they have on Duryodhana's side? He mentions that mad-arthe tyakta-jīvitāḥ. The quality and the qualification that they have is, and the quality that they have is, they are devoted to me, and the qualification is they have given up, or they are ready to give up their life for me. Mad-arthe tyakta-jīvitāḥ. In other words, Duryodhana confirmed even before the battle started, that these people are already dead. They're all gone. They are dead. It is quite unfortunate, or it's Duryodhana's destiny that he had to utter these words, saying that all these people, my people, are dead, given up their life. And also this will be later confirmed in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita by Krishna himself, as when he speaks to Arjuna, that you just become my instrument, because these warriors have already been killed by me even before the war started. So that quite what Duryodhana is telling here and what Krishna is going to tell in the 11th chapter, 33rd sloka, is quite appropriate. And in the continuation of this sloka, the another padam says that nānā-śastra-praharaṇāḥ. These people, not only just they have given up their life, they are dead, also that these warriors are highly skilled to handle many weapons at same time. nānā-śastra-praharaṇāḥ. They can handle multiple weapons at the same time. But the fact is that when we see that none of these weapons that he is mentioning and the parties that he is mentioning who can hold and skilled with multiple weapons can match the one weapon that Arjuna had, that is Gandiva. Nothing can match with Gandiva. So Arjuna doesn't have to carry multiple weapons like that. Just one weapon is sufficient enough to finish all these people. So there's no question about that part. They may be skilled, but their victory is questionable. Right? Sometimes people may be skilled, but the thing is, people might have an experience. Have learned something, but whether are they able to produce the result of their learning is questionable. Right? It is like someone did education in some field, say medical science, went through many years of education, but never had any real-time experience of a surgery, of treating a patient. So never was a practicing physician. Likewise, it is important that one cultivate knowledge, they receive knowledge or cultivate knowledge, but at the same time, it is also equally important are they exercising the knowledge that they received in their real time in the life. Unless and until one cultivates knowledge and applies that in real life, that person cannot be an expert. Say it in another way, one can be called as an expert only when one has appropriate knowledge and then also knows how to apply that knowledge at the right time. And that person is called an expert. Anye bahavaḥ śūrāḥ mat-arthe tyakta-jīvitāḥ nānā-śastra-praharaṇāḥ sarve yuddha-viśāradāḥ. Thank you. Hare Krishna.